In the grand tapestry of human endeavor, there are threads of brilliance, threads of perseverance, and then there are the threads that were cut short. We dream of monuments that will touch the sky, cities that will redefine how we live, and connections that will shrink our world. We pour our hopes, our sweat, and unimaginable fortunes into these visions, believing they will stand as testaments to our greatness. But sometimes, the greatest plans of mice and men go astray. They were built to change the world, but ended up as billion-dollar ruins. Our journey begins in the enigmatic heart of North Korea, in its capital, Pyongyang. Here, a structure of almost mythical proportions pierces the skyline. A dark, brooding pyramid of glass and concrete. Conceived in Cold War rivalry, it was designed to be the tallest hotel on Earth. But as the Soviet Union crumbled, so did the lifeline of funding. Construction ground to a halt in 1992, leaving a hollow, skeletal monument to ambition. Though a glass facade was added, its interior remains an unfinished mystery, a future that never arrived. Imagine a place built for the thunderous roar of jet engines, now surrendered to the whisper of the wind, envisioned as a revolutionary private airport, a vital alternative to Madrid's Barajas. But timing was merciless. The global financial crisis hit Spain hard. The anticipated flood of passengers never came. Airlines stayed away. Within years, silence became permanent, a billion-euro ghost, a symbol of economic folly etched into the plains of La Mancha. In the chaotic heart of Bangkok, one structure stands in an eerie slumber, the Ghost Tower. Rising 49 stories, its Romanesque flourishes once promised luxury. Then came 1997. The Asian financial crisis washed the dream away. The money vanished, legal troubles mounted, and the carcass became a canvas for legends. A haunting testimony to how quickly boom can turn to bust. There exists a capital city built from scratch, vast, opulent, and largely empty. In 2005, the seat of power moved inland at staggering cost. Highways built for spectacle, often eerily empty. Vast hotel districts, residential areas, and shopping malls remain underused or incomplete. A gilded cage, a hollow echo of a city where scale meets silence. As Mir circled Earth, scientists dreamed of its successor, Mir 2. Bigger, more advanced, more capable, a cornerstone of Russia's future in space. The core module Zvezda was built, momentum real and tangible. Then the Soviet Union fell, funding and political will evaporated. A ghost of a purely Russian dream, absorbed into a global endeavor. Off Nagasaki lies a concrete battleship adrift, Ashima, or Gunkanjima. Once among the most densely populated places on Earth, a thriving undersea coal colony, a whole city on rock, homes, schools, shops, all connected by narrow corridors. Energy markets shifted. In 1974, the mine closed and the island emptied almost overnight. Today, decaying towers and abandoned lives remain, a city frozen in time. Perhaps the most audacious idea of all, a tunnel beneath the Bering Strait, a physical link uniting Asia and North America, Russia and the United States. A century-old vision of a world united by rails and roads, far longer than any underwater tunnel, demanding vast new rail and road networks, tens, even hundreds of billions, and geopolitics keep it on the drawing board. Billed as a transportation revolution, California's high-speed rail promised LA to San Francisco in under 3 hours. Voters approved it in 2008, sold on sleek trains, less traffic, and lower emissions. But the budget swelled from $33 billion to well over $100 billion as timelines slipped by years, then decades. Political fights, land acquisition disputes, and immense engineering challenges mounted. A partial Central Valley segment is underway. The full network remains a distant dream. In Dubai, audacity took the shape of the Earth itself, the World Islands. 300 private islands built with hundreds of millions of tons of sand, a multi-billion-dollar marvel. At launch, the world took notice. Plots sold quickly in a speculative frenzy. Then 2008 hit, development stalled across the archipelago. A few islands rose, but most remained bare, a ghostly map slowly returning to the sea. Deep in Chernobyl's exclusion zone stands a colossal anomaly, the Duga radar. A Cold War over the horizon system, it pecked the world's airwaves, the Russian woodpecker. Built to spot U.S. missile launches, it cost billions as a pillar of defense. Obsolescence loomed, then 1986 sealed its fate. The disaster emptied the zone. Today, its rusting frames loom, a chilling relic of paranoia and military gigantism. Each stands as a stark reminder that the line between masterpiece and relic is thinner than we dare imagine. They became billion-dollar ghosts, haunting horizons they were meant to transform. Their empty halls and unfinished frames tell a story more compelling than purpose ever could. What happens when the money runs out, when the purpose is lost, when the world moves on? They remain. We journeyed from secretive capitals to sun-scorched deserts, exploring relics of dreams deferred. From the silent terminals of a ghost airport to the rusting frame of a Cold War weapon, we have seen the remnants of colossal ambition. Each began as a bold declaration, the tallest, the fastest, the grandest. Meant to connect continents, conquer space, and build new worlds, until money, politics, or sheer complexity said no. Now defined by silence, they are lessons written in concrete and steel, cautionary tales reclaimed by time. Each of these mega-projects was meant to define the future, but now they stand as reminders of ambition, politics, and unrealized dreams. Which of these abandoned mega-projects do you think deserves a second chance? Comment below, hit like, and subscribe for more incredible stories of human ambition.